You know how you got dimples on your backside and stuff? It's like, yeah, the little, it's like pop in its perfect spot. My low rider pants when it get hot, gonna be hot. What up, everybody? Somebody just, mm, I mean, first, last, etc. Either way, guess what? We're still in place. Something is still intact, and somebody's worrying about I'm first or some shit. Like what? It's gonna be quick. Spirits, angels, and guides of the Most High that guide me and lead me as you will for the rest of my life. Wow, something about life of a Scorpio. And then right when I'm up here, because won't shit happening on my phone, so I went live. So Scorpio, do you got beef with me? You need to say something. All right, I got heavy Scorpio placements. I really think one of y'all do. Do I care? No. Something about them eights of swords, y'all better quit. Angels and spiritual guides and team, I ask you to lead me and guide me in this when it comes to knowing our place and knowing what we should say, what we should not say, knowing what we should do and what we should not do. Allow me to use that energy to show your improvement of what we need to do, O Most High God, and not what we want to do. But use me to do so in the greatest name possible, which is the Most High God. That is anonymous. But you know my name, the collective's name, and I thank you for it. Amen. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right, so somebody worrying about the wrong shit. Lord, you know my heart. I'll be talking trash. What's the tea? I don't understand that. What can I do with this feeling? What can I say when they don't know how to act? Something about sparkle and shut up. Friendship is a sheltering trait. Samuel Taylor, I think I'm saying his last name right. Coleridge, or it could be a woman, I don't know. So something about First Samuel, Second Samuel. Somebody like, for example, my it's certain family members you might have same names or something. Friendship is a sheltering tree. So something about your family tree. Your actions prove your greatness. This came out a lot. So somebody you step it or you walk it, then you talk, or something about you do it at the same time, something. What does Graham have to say? Over the river to the woods to Grandma's house. Something about this again. Playing Russian roulette. Something about a revolving door, revolver, love, evil, and evolve. Something about the book of Leviticus and Samuel's 1 and 2. Chapter 26 and 46, or 27 or 16 could be significant. Chapter 26, 46 in Leviticus, and chapter 27, verse 16. I'm going to read them. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the land of Moses. So some of y'all, something about your ancestors' names and stuff. Chapter 27, verse 16. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of a field of his possession, then try estimation, then thy estimation, excuse me, shall be according to the seed thereof, and homer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. So something about Shackleford, somebody's trying to use little shit to bind you. That shit don't work. Something about the SPD case, Barley slash Marley versus Harvey slash Garvey. Someone's a homebody. So something about like Happy New Year and about last night and Debbie and getting upset and I don't want to fight no more. Somebody said I don't want to fight. I'm trying to have fun, but I'm gonna be honest with you. And when they did, it seemed like something that came up about your place, knowing your place. It's like a Mulan moment with her father or some shit. I don't know why that is coming up. Something about I know my place. It's time for you to know yours. Or this could be someone who's telling someone this and it's not a bad thing. It's just you're now about to know your place in some kind of lifestyle. Take a lot of shit just to live that their lifestyle. You said we are not sisters, so stand on that. I'm not nice. It's something about, but that ain't mine. And then finishing this line. Like, it's something like a problem. Like, and somebody could be waiting on somebody's father to pass away. This is what somebody know. Your ass is stupid. You don't think they 1,000 steps ahead of you? It don't matter what you know. You can't outsmart somebody who has something preset, prerequisite before your ass. Like, I don't understand it. You can never take something from somebody that's theirs anyway. I don't give a fuck about no piece of paper. You're stupid. Someone cross watching ass. You're dumb. If your ass is really doing this shit, I'm gonna tell you to your face, you're stupid. You do stupid shit. I'm not gonna say you're stupid. It's that was dumb. Spying trying to use you and gain knowledge they don't understand. Now we get that one. We know. We know. And something about this is not your bro. This is not your sis. That's the last one. Like, don't nobody care talking about in your fit. No, nobody give a. Like, we just want to be, who we want to be according to the Most High's works and what the Most High allows. Like, somebody, you got shit wrong. I'm not sorry, but I hate lazy thoughts. Something about hoes or thoughts. Somebody, you think a lot and something about you don't take action. You say a lot and you don't do anything. Or you run that mouth and you're not about that life. Maybe somebody saying all this shit, whoever is on some, you know, this shit here. But it's something about the book of Leviticus to clean up. 2 blues, 2 yellows. Something about judgments and what someone is owed. So somebody basically was helping somebody stay out of some shit and dealing with somebody in their bullshit, but somebody time is up. Somebody it's something about okay, when this video gets loaded, I will put the link for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Martin Luther King had a dream, subconscious mindset, 12th house energy. What's in your 12th house? Something about somebody's Venus is in the 12th house, or something about the signs that are compatible with that sign. It matches what's in this house. Or you can those signs are compatible. Something about it's a recipe of loving self or something like that. Ancestor message, Venus placement, check what happened in the 1930s. So something about what happened in the 1930s could be someone could be reiterating it now. Like they still on that old bullshit. Something about eat like that old shit was that old shit. Like literally, something is getting old. Like taking something from divine feminine Just be like a lot of people trying to use skin color and shit. Like it's about the heart, but you're still gonna shit on the fact that y'all took something from Divine Feminine who looks like me. So that's cleaning it up, all right. See, that's why it's gonna be fire next time. Anyway, ain't got shit to do with y'all feelings. It's the fact of the matter. So something about spells being broken, but new judgment if unethicalness appears. If you see 1224 or 1242, something about spell breaking, spell, someone could be doing one or seeing and checking and talking or whatever about one, but somebody, they are content with wherever they are. It's kind of like if you are persuading them to change, they don't want to hear it. If you are invoking that they should do something, they're not going to do it. Like, it's best to just leave them the fuck alone. I don't know who this is for, but something about others need to leave you alone as well. Like, it's something about cosmetic gang banging or like cosmetic or cosmic, excuse me. Maybe somebody that work in cosmetics is being mean to somebody. But anyway, the Cosmos, something about Wanda and Cosmos, Wakanda, Cosmos. So something about them right there, or something like that. Y'all know Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy Turner made a wish for a burner, kill everybody walking. But if I got about Tina, now that motherfucker feel like you're stalking. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Kill everybody walking. Something about nope. Something happens often on that weekend shit. Ask me if I do it. Nah, not this time. We ain't asking shit. We already know. Regardless, somebody is like acting as if you don't know your place. You do. Do they know theirs? And if you don't know your place, you're trying to find your place. You're trying to find that incontentness with it, but others are projecting their fears onto you, which causes a problem of finding it. Something about that Mulan moment when her father was like, I know my place. Like, it's time for you to know yours. Now, it could be said to you in a good way or a bad way, but something about spells being broken. So, y'all should definitely attend the Martin Luther King's dream. So, something about the 12th house. This is why the stroke of 12 spells are broken, because something about wake up, dream, dream, or something about the first of the month, the first week of every month, balsamic moons, something about salads, balsamic vinegar. We got an ace, a knave, so pentacle too. Yeah, this is archangel, and then finish the next line. I don't know what angel is y'all angel. Something about angel of yours, angel of mine, or something like that. I think someone is too focused on what you are trying to get in life and where you want to go. And something about if they took that same amount of energy and was doing it towards themselves, they would know where they need to be. Now, you know, if Mulan never went, what would happen to her father? Obviously, he wouldn't be here, you know? So, something about going to going to war. Some of y'all don't even know. I think your father gonna give you the actual green light. For real, for real. If you are a daughter and you got, I don't care what kind of bond you got, because the Most High is also a replica of it. If you are a son, something about this was your father giving you something because of your daughters or your daughter, or if you don't have any children, you have seven of chalice and then the three of chalice. So something about Psalms 73 and Psalms 37. That was literally in Pisces. So I'm gonna put both links. Pisces dream. Somebody got a 12th house with Pisces in it. Something about double for your trouble or some other kind of water sign with them chalices. Somebody trying to tap into y'all dream state. I don't like this shit. No. Ten of Wands. When I say somebody need to get the fuck on, I meant it. Something about 101, the basics. We got one pentacle with 10 wands. That's 1, 0, and 1. Even backwards is still, it's still something about the basics, because something about basic training for some of you. And backwards, this is the number 11. So something about title 11, section 11. Something about 10 of wands is like an initiation, oaths and affirmations. It's some kind of promise you said you would do. Maybe some of y'all got a license or something about what you said you would do, or something about keeping your words. I've been keep a lot of videos and stuff been popping up about keeping the covenant. So for a lot of y'all, they're trying to say that you are bound. I've been like, for example, like you know what you know, period, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all an example. I was talking to somebody that they don't even know that I know who you are, even though you're not them. Something about Pisces, that Janae Echo, stranger. Something about you see him every day. You seem to be the same. It's strange. Okay. Something about a familiar time and a familiar place. Something about really and truly somebody was taking you so that they could have you in their spot. Like you're gonna take their place, and then like it's something like Simba. Like there's been a change, and this change is gonna break a chain. This is why somebody keeps fucking bothering you and trying to see what in the world. Yeah, the star in reverse with the 9 of wands. They trying to bother you to see what, cutting it at the empress and the star. Somebody you keep something about I am changing, trying every way I can. 5 of wands. So this was some stuff that was put on your family since you were a child. 10 represents some kind of family or some kind of bond dynamic with a bunch of individuals. It just depends on what kind of that is. So I don't know what it is. I'm wandering question marks with all these wands looking like question marks. So y'all help yourselves. This is something about like when you were a kid. So something about your documents and stuff. Maybe somebody you need to make sure you got them, or you trying to get them. Something about you get all of them. Get as as many documents prior to your birth as you can. Especially if it, the prints with your feet and all. Somebody you going all the way back. Something about I had to get back. Something about true that. See, everybody wants to talk about the matrix, but don't nobody want to understand overstand the inner on the outer stand perspective that certain stuff is done so that the matrix would stop. That had like not that it's even a bad thing. Someone just seen something, but the problem is when they try to call it out for it to be fixed, somebody gets rid of them, or they shut them up, or they shadow ban, or they try to get them, oh, let's make a deal. Like what? Or somebody knew somebody is very intelligent. Something about an intelligence group or something like that. With these wands, yeah, something about when you were young. When you were young. And all the stuff you done. All of the things that I did back in. 3 of wands with the temperance in reverse. Something about 314. Something about that beauty was not a beast. But now they is. The Tower in reverse. Something about they might not like how it come out. They might not like how it go. Eight of Swords in reverse. So I guess Scorpio, you might be hiding that you have a problem with me. I'm just picking, but Eight of Swords in reverse. Something about someone don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't like what a lot. Something about your feelings and letting shit get to you, and it's been a lot, and I understand it. It's not like you need somebody that what I'm saying. You dropped on the floor. You need someone who understands that you don't need your energy is very sensitive right now. Um, so this is probably why you don't go out, even though you could go outside. That's what that mean to me. You do, but somebody you just it's like you know what to do, but something about your Venus house and spells being broken. Something about heart restraints, heart spells. This is what this is. Five of chalice, three of chalice. Something about the fifth house having Gemini in it. The Gemini house having the fifth house in it. Something about don't miss heaven shooting for the stars. Like, something about taking shots. Fuck what somebody said. Like, who cares? And somebody just starting shit because they in shit, but they high up and they balling and shit. Obviously, you're not. Like, we don't care if we're this race, that race. Something about the Four of Wands. You need to be celebrating because something about dodging bullets and it's just not gonna be you. Six of chalice because you know your place. Like, you literally, okay, if that's what I gave you what you wanted. Something about Capricorn energy, the devil at the bottom, and the Ace of Wands at the top. Something about they about to fly. Somebody, they got wings too, but they rather stay and be like causing problems or something. Somebody say you rather leave. You ain't got time for this shit. I don't want to do this. Like, I know my spot. I mean, I get what you said. That's why I do this. Or I know I can defend myself, but somebody you accept morals, values, and certain roles. King of Wands with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Behind them is the Seven of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. And I knew it. Five of Swords behind the High Priestess. High Priest. Wow. Something about the Seven of Swords and this Five of Swords in reverse in between the High Priestess don't sit right with me. I think this is something about 7-Eleven or 11-15. Something about dedication offerings. And 7-Eleven, something about transfiguration. Something about gifts. Seven of Swords in reverse is usually a person in the card taking four swords. So somebody don't know. I think a high priest or priestess stole something from somebody. King of Wands and the Queen of Swords, they might know that. They might be keeping their what they know to themselves in different ways than none. The King of Wands in reverse has a lot to do with this 10 and the 5 here and the sword. Somebody's a gatekeeper and somebody just do a lot of the want to be a baller, shot caller, something like that. Something about there's no good fruit there with this in reverse. So that's strange fruit. Something about what they do. Something about secret society. This sounds like secret society. This sounds like people who watch and don't say shit or something like that. They might have this energy on them, but this is just their job. I don't know who need to hear it, but get out your feelings. This is just a conversation. Now you could deal with this or you could deal with that. And I don't know what to say there. Three, one. So we got the Hermit clarifying the Sun. Something about how you gonna do this thing. You know how you gonna do it. Something about a plan. We got Three of Wands. Something about your side, their side, and the truth. And then we got the Wheel in reverse. Something about number 3 or 30, 13, 39, 93, 19, 91. And then we got the Knave of Chalice in reverse. So somebody is working very hard. They're trying to figure out what direction they're going with it. I guess people are trying to figure out where you're going with this. Something about your side, their side, and the truth. Really, I don't think anybody asked you anything. It seems like they are pretending that they asked you and they didn't, because all of this wouldn't be happening or felt or said. So with this Hermit and basically this right here is this. Somebody don't want someone. Something about the one that got away. The one that got away. It's just giving. I don't know if this is like you got a better job and your job might call you back saying, "Hey, we miss you," or "Congratulations, you're getting all this," like Post Malone shit. Congratulations. For so I don't know how to vacation type stuff going on. Like it's like you standing on what you making people stand on what the fuck they told you. Like, nah, you remember, motherfucker, or you remember this, or no, I want to be soft. Like you trying to make me a hard body. Something about I want my body, yada yada, but I ain't about to get no hard ass just to get it. Somebody, you just not. You just fed up. Like it's shit. Like stop playing with me. Bitches, stop playing with me. Something about your bro ain't your bro, your sis ain't your sis, or something like that. Like nope, they're not. Something about they. A lot of people could be saying you lazy and don't do shit, and a lot of people they might bring up how they had to do stuff for you, and this season is not the season to be talking shit. Spying, trying to use you, gain knowledge they don't understand is definitely it. Like they could be just trying to check and see if you said something about them or slick shit. When they do the slickest shit, but you say nothing, and they be trying to act like it was innocent, but little shit, man, that shit be like everything to you, cause it's like they keep doing it, and sometimes you've said it, and this something about when you was a kid, you kept telling them like I don't like this. Like if you don't like peas, you don't expect your mama on certain holidays or sessions y'all get together as a family put no damn peas on your plate. She knows she better put extra collard greens and green beans or something. Something about beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. You name it. I don't know. The rest of it. This is like what? Nobody got time for it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Up. Something about hard head, make a soft ass. My mom would say. And she a Taurus. Something about nah. She would tell me all the time what I need to do and stuff. And I guess someone don't take that stuff personal. That's family. We talking about the ones that ain't family, but that's family or something like that. Now, if you grew up with them and stuff, that's family regardless. We talking about, on the journey, a few people, a couple of years you got in. Balance spirituality, practicality, full moon in Pisces. Something about the fool. Now, the wise man looks like the wise person. Your dreams need a practical plan. The wise person gets this, but something about the fool balance spirituality with practicality. Yeah, but something about you in love. Like that don't mean you silly or something like that. It just means you in love with something or somebody. Like you got an addiction there about something, or maybe you keep doing something and people want to tell you, hey, do something else, or why not try this, or you're being open to new things. A lot of this, you trying to perfect something, and I guess they're saying you need to let it go. But the problem is, what are they talking about? Because it has nothing to do with them. I don't pick that up here. Why is everybody saying collective that you worrying about they ass when you're not? Literally, you got people betraying you in the back and shit, and you ain't even see them do it, but you know they be doing it, and you still be like, it's like you're gonna move and get away and do shit. When you start doing shit, then they're gonna be like, oh, a lot of you were just waiting for shit to fall through. Ain't nothing about you lazy. That's what they say. Somebody, you're something about children and all. They think you could do better here, better there, but something about some of you, they could be trying to play that mental asylum shit or something, or the mental game where they're trying to say, you're incompetent and you need help, and it's like, what? But you remember when, and then finish all that information to yourself. All right, we're not gonna do it here, but it's a shame how a lot of the people, it seemed like the ones that you love the most, not all of them, but some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they say a lot of shit instead of asking you, calling you, hey, are you okay? Like I remember I had got into something and obviously it hit the newspaper and everybody called to ask if my kids was fine. I'm like, yeah, but they didn't ask me if I was okay, knowing I was getting beat on, all kind of shit. But they will say I was accepting that energy. I was accepting being treated that way. Um, Literally showing that I don't want to be treated that way no more. And I guess they feel like, well, that's still your problem. And watching other people in the family step for other people, sometimes it does hurt my feelings. I don't say shit though. I don't say anything. You better not. You gonna sit in here or you gonna go out there? Sagittarius, when y'all get upset, you just upset. I'm over here asking her, but you're not about to be up. I'm a Sag too. Like you're not about to be up in here, and I'm like, let me get this over with. Cause obviously, Sag to Sag, I get it. It's time to take action. That's it. Something about that's what we doing. Something about trap a cap. That's it. Uh. So, mm-mm-mm. What do you need to release? That's the question of the day in here. And then confidence is your key to success. And this is a new moon in Leo. What y'all do August 16th? The moon was in Leo, come out Leo into Virgo. Something about you got the confidence. You got confidence. Maybe they're trying to figure out how do you release, because it obviously opens up confidence. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Yep. Something about that confidence and knowing what you may not know how it's getting done, but it's getting done. You may be a little distraught about what needs to be rid of as you are dealing with this, but it'll get easier as you step with confidence in what you believe. Win-win outcome is forecast. Something about storms and destination and higher places. And really, check this out. So Capricorn energy in here, Aries and Capricorn, the horned ones. Damn, all the horned ones is out here. Taurus, Aries, and Capricorn. All the horned beast. Something about Taurus moon energy in reverse or your emotional energy. Something about that's not horns, that's wings. Something about Red Bull give you wings. Somebody's a rebel. They not trying to hear that shit. Something about I am the plan, bitch, with that in reverse. So anyway, the devil, right? You see them holding a scepter. Something about acceptance. Somebody wants to be all in all, and they mad because of possibility that nah, that's them. But something about you're allowing them to have it, because they have no idea what you about to have, and they can't have it. But now I'm picking up. They want to try and latch on to your ass like a damn child in a titty sucking moment. Hate to say it like that, but they do. After this same person is the one who tried to steal everything from you, down to children, down to family game night. Like we talking about little shit and that would happen, and you didn't even know that's why it was happening. But you let it go. Now that you're aware, you be like, look, but somebody just gonna keep being like that. You're gonna have to step. Something about when you step out, everybody's gonna know that's you and that's them. And they try to do this, and that's all you. And you something about that's all you. So look at this. The scepter holds the two bowls on the side. Because you will put this in the inside and then hang the weighing bowls on each end. So something about somebody is gonna do this right. It's gonna get done right because someone in the back is projecting. So something about what happened in August. What happened, motherfucker? Cross watching ass. We kind of know already. You don't even have to tell us. Like we got some notion. The sad part is balance spirituality with practicality. Full moon in Pisces. That happened on the 31st of August. That same week, it was a blue moon. Somebody was alone by themselves, but they shouldn't have been. But something about you, you wasn't. You decided something about the step you took, or something about steps somebody took. It now has something to do with your north node. You're gonna something about your comfort zone. You're comfortable with being uncomfortable. Somebody is stupid as hell. Um, Big energy about what happened all August long because this new moon in Leo was the 16th of August coming out of Leo into Virgo at 9:37 p.m. The full moon in Pisces came out on the 31st of August at 1:35 a.m. And then really and truly somebody feels like you keep worrying about this, like no, you want them to leave you alone, for crying out loud. Like you actually could move forward and be by yourself or whatever, because if you by yourself but spirit was there and you content, that's it. Maybe somebody's trying to say you scared to be by yourself, like, and you showed their ass. I guess the egg is on your face. Your hard work is paying off. We in Capricorn season. The devil is at the bottom of the deck, really the top. The bottom is the Ace of Wands. Something about 115, 511, Rose of Sharon. Something about sharing is caring. Somebody wants you to share. But see, the problem is they lied. Something about get out my goddamn chair. Just move. Get your ass up. Goddamn well you're not supposed to be in that goddamn chair. Something gonna happen where a motherfucker you can't deny it. They a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with them. Hell, you keep fucking with them. I guess you wanna know so bad, but you might want to chill. I don't know. Let's get the angels involved, because this shit crazy as hell already. Somebody, you pushing someone to some extreme shit. And then everybody gonna know you full of shit. Everybody gonna want your head for this. Like, no, you don't understand. Obviously, it got to be shown to you. And no one on your side is gonna help you, because that would mean everybody else gonna kick their ass, and don't know they don't want that. So I guess you bold, huh? Like we don't someone you don't care about being last, first. It can be 100 and you know how they say. Let's just say there's 12 seats. As long as you get one of them, you don't give a fuck. Motherfucker worrying about being the very first or some shit. Being something about if you know last, something about best for last. Crazy part is everybody's gonna be kissing your ass. That's the craziest part. Cause somebody you worrying about the wrong thing. They don't give a fuck. The rose of Venus is in reverse. Yeah, something about that. Something about that's not the right relationship. That's not the right. That's not the right partnership. That's not the right alignment. Sub roles in reverse, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. So somebody who loves you is watching you. Something about substitute. Something about the sun, the bud. Something about joy, enjoyment. I got an idea. I just ooh ah. They probably want everything you jot down, whoever you is. Yeah, something about the sun and what joy meant. And finish the next line. Vitality. Something about playful. Oh, she's so playful. And then Darla came. Something about no, no, no. Potential. Something about promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Something about that song. Nothing is promised to me and you. So why would we let this thing go? Maybe I promise that I'll stay true. Don't let nobody say it ain't so. Maybe I promise I'll never leave. I swear. Somebody mad as hell that they really not gonna leave you alone, and there's nothing they can do. That might be what it is, because the rose Venus is in reverse. Something about we ain't good, but we still good. Something about sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Yep. Somebody not gonna let you go. I'm sorry. Something about the tables turn. Joy meant what? And then whatever that is. And this person probably watches your creativity, your ideas, inspiration, artists, writings, or channel. Something about whispers of Mother Rose. They be knowing, they know. They just be somebody who's with somebody literally is thinking about you. And they over here talking about some I was here first or some weak ass shit like, but you literally are so you been there, but you're not trying to go there. Why you gotta go there? Yes, we gotta go there. What the fuck? Ain't nobody trying to go there. Hidden in plain sight. Mysteries, learning, and teaching. Something about they better go read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Something about stop reading cards. Stop watching them. The breathing roles and something about your grandmother's behind it. They want you to remember your roots and perspectives is everything and trust the weavings. It's in reverse because something about I think they're with you on the I'm with you. Whatever you decide, I'm with you. Something about heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. This gonna take some time because something about somebody keep taking their damn time. Somebody like I'm not gonna be here for long. You want my loving. You got me twisted on you. The crowning and the Holy Grail with whispers of Mother Earth. So it's not only does someone have is very artistic, inspirational, creative ideas, writings, channel, YouTube channel, any kind of however you channel and you get your downloads. Something about that crowned you. Something about that ordained you. You are the empress of or the emperor of that thing. Something about that thing, that thing, that thing. Yeah, something about watch out because somebody just keep they just want something about that's what you said. I don't know here. Something about a child you had that looks like that has the Hathorian face structure. Something about a seat at the table in reverse. Something about you already had these children. So this was something that should have been happened and it never happened and it just happened with other motherfuckers. The Holy Grail is in reverse. Stop the endless searching inner quest. This is in reverse because somebody you've been in enough. Something about pop out, pop off. For real, for real. Something about it's beautiful any damn way. I mean, you got these people copying you and shit, then trying to antagonize you to tell you that you ain't doing enough or some whack shit like that. It's like in due time, especially if you're a Sagittarius, you don't like to be rushed at all. If you got Sag in your Venus, you definitely hate that shit. Woo, any fire sign hates that shit. Like, wait a minute, are you rushing me? See, now I'm about to really take my time. Somebody watches your shit and thinks that you're trying to, whoever you are, they do that thinking that you're trying to do that. And then they be running their mouth telling everybody else you're rushing them or this is how they feel. They don't say a word. And it's like, ain't nobody rushing you. This is a job that the collective who just made so happen to do something like this. Somebody, you just need to have a conversation with them. But if you can't talk to them, fuck them. Like they they try to say you're controversial, you start shit, I can't talk to you. Of course, especially leaving somebody on some Simba's Pride Rock shit. You stole from them, went somewhere else and gave them sunshine, rivers and rainbows. So the thing is someone you're not actually controversy, they're saying that. So now when your happily ever after starts and you ain't gonna have nobody, you just gonna be happy being you and you get to be free on top of that. Why they bound? So why they over here clown, like they need to be worried about how they gonna feel when they gotta pick up their job at that celebration party of yours. But hey, fuck it. It is what it is. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. I caught the timer at 48:48. Yep, double homicide. Woo! Something about shots fired. Like, that shit crazy. What the fuck? I am done with them, collective.